Okay, good morning, friends. Let's revise the previous topics once in fast. We started supply. So, to levy GST, what must happen? Supply must happen. In supply, with consideration, 2 points and 3 schedules are there. Schedule 1, supply without consideration. Schedule 2, segregation of supply into goods and services. Schedule 3, negative list. Okay. In that, with consideration, first line, all forms of sale, transfer, barter, exchange, license, rental, lease, disposal for consideration in the course or furtherance of business. We covered this point by leaving what is a business. Okay. First, we are going to see what is a business. In general, what is a business, ma? In general, what is a business? A person busy in working. In your foundation or in the law topic, business means what? Person busy in working. What's your business? Listening to the classes. What is my business? Teaching. So, person busy in working is a business as per the law and as per the general. But here it is a wider term. It is what term? Wider term. Here, what is a business? Any trade, commerce, manufacture, profession, occupation, vocation. There they put extra. I will say in clarity. What is trade, ma? What is trade? Buying and selling regarding activities. Yes, if a shop person is there who is purchasing the goods in wholesale and selling the same in the retail. Have you observed the kirana shops? They are purchasing from a wholesaler and selling in a retail. What it is? Trade, buying and selling regarding activities. Okay. Now, commerce, doing any commercial activity for profit motto. Doing any commercial activity for profit motto. Manufacture, yes, making of any article or thing. Making of any article or thing. Profession, CA, CMA, advocate, doctor. These are all whom? Professionals. Any trade, commerce, manufacture, profession, vacation, adventure, wager also. There in inter they put an extra, I will say. So along with the profession, vacation, adventure, wager. So what is a vacation? What is a vacation? Any educational course, medical coaching, NEET coaching, IAS coaching, even CA coaching, CMA coaching is what? A vacation. Is what? A vacation. Vacation means any educational activity. Adventure, scuba diving, bungee jump, trekking, horror zones in a mall. What it is? Adventure. Now, wager, which means any betting activity. rajabet.com, IPL betting between Royal Challengers Bangalore versus Sunrisers Hyderabad. The first time Royal Challengers Bangalore has been won and many persons has been died, as you know. Okay. So, any trade, commerce, manufacture, profession, vocation, adventure, wager. Yes, even there is no pecuniary, even there is no pecuniary benefit. Yes, if you go to any, yes, adventure zones, you are not going to get any benefit. You are enjoying that. So any trade, commerce, manufacture, profession, vacation, adventure, wager is what? A business. Next, incidental and ancillary to it. Incidental and ancillary to it. Yes, I constructed a stadium, a small stadium, and I'm letting the persons who wants to play the match by taking some money. There are some stadiums outside the Hyderabad city. Yes, even Shikara Sports tutorial event has been taken place also. There you hired a stadium. So they are running a stadium. It's a business or not? Now, a person opened a sports outlet before that. Yes, cricket bats, balls, gloves, equipment, and cool drinks and all. He opened a shop, which is ancillary to that or not? There is a big college. Before the college, they opened a stationery shop. The stationery shop is ancillary to that. Yes, Chaitanya has started a big college. Before that, some other person started a private hostel. Ancillary to that or not? Yes or no? Yes, some person has started a big hostel. Before that, a person started a pani puri center. Always that mostly the girls used to eat by evening. Yes, that pani puri center has been dependent on whom? That hostel girls especially. So incidental or ancillary to that or not? Yes. Any activity of same nature where there is no volume continuity. Let me explain. Now, Vaishnavi, you go to, yes, a Big C showroom, mobile phone showroom. Thereafter that, Big C person asked, which mobile phone you are interested to purchase? Apple, Samsung, Redmi, Realme, Oppo, Vivo. She said, no, I'm not interested in mobile phones. Then why you enter into the mobile phone shop without showing any interest to purchase? I want to open a shop in Vijayawada. I want to open a mobile phone shop. Once you said that word, by listening that word, they used a harsh language. Get out from here. By entering into the mobile phone showroom, yes, and you saying to them, I want to open a mobile phone store. What they are going to do? Get out. Get out from here. Then thereafter, you said not here in Vijayawada. Not here in Vijayawada. Then they started talking, yes, in a cool way. Then why you enter in my shop? I don't know where to purchase a material, what license to be obtained. Yes, you are being experienced with it. Provide some knowledge how to set up a mobile phone store. What she asked to the Big C? I want to open a small C in Vijayawada. You are Big C. I want to open a small C in Vijayawada, a mobile phone store. You have been experienced with how to start a mobile phone store, where to purchase the material, what are the activities, how advertisements to take place. You are already been experienced. Help me. Then Big C said, for me what? I'm ready to help. For me what? Without giving anything, they will not show interest to help. Yes or no? Now she offered, I will give 5 lakh rupees. I will give 5 lakh rupees. Help me how to set up a mobile phone store and where to purchase the material, what license to be taken, how to do the business, how advertisement have been taken place. Is Big C main activity selling of mobile phones or setting the mobile phone shops? Selling the mobile phone. This has been, yes, taken place or once or twice in an year or yes, once in 3-4 years also. Even it is small or it is big. Earlier they are not being taxed under sales tax or service tax. Now they are taxed under GST. Even it is small, even it is big. Yes, whether it is continuing or not continuing. It will not continue for a long. It will happen once or twice if any person who comes and asks. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. Yes. First point, any trade, commerce, manufacture, profession, vocation, adventure, wager. Regarding to that, incidental and ancillary. Regarding to that, if you helped some other, even small or big, whether it is continuous or not by taking money, that is also a business. Now, Big C needs to pay tax for the money taken from small c. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Next. Supply, acquisition of capital goods at the commencement or closure of business. Okay. Yes. Tell me please. This TV is a capital asset or a revenue asset? AC, capital asset. Camera, capital asset. To start Shikara, To start Shikara. Yes, the fellow management purchased all these or not? Yes or no? It's a business activity. To do the, yes, to run the institution, this all required. Okay, once if they decided to move the location and to start with a new equipment, this, yes, they are not interested to continue with this equipment. They wish to sell it off. It is also a business. It's also a business. Purchasing, selling. Here, supply means getting. Yes, supply means, no. Acquisition means getting. Supply means selling it off. Okay. If I want to start a big photocopy shop, yes, in your language, Xerox shop, I will purchase the Xerox machinery at the starting. If I decided to close, I will sell that Xerox machine. Yes or no? Photocopy machine. It is also a business. Provision of facilities by club association to the members for consideration. Yes, country club, Lions club, cricket club, football club. There is a cricket club, Andhra Cricket Club. Yes, some players can go and play a match by paying some money. By paying some money. They will take a ground and they will take the sports equipment. They will play a match. And in that club, they used to give the facilities only to the members, not at a high price, at a nominal price. Even I am also a member of country club. They are organizing some functions at the time of, yes, January 1st or any some auspicial days. They are conducting some programs and they will give tickets at a nominal price. So club to its members. Admission to any premises for consideration. If you want to watch a movie, you want to go to a theater, what you require to do? What you require to do? Purchase a ticket. Purchase a ticket. If you want to go to a CIMA awards or audio releases or 100 days functions or IPL matches, you need to purchase what? Ticket. Admission to any premises for what? Consideration. What it is? Business. If we purchase a ticket, yes, to watch a movie, the theater is doing what? Theater is allowing all the persons to watch the movie freely? We need to purchase a ticket. If you want to go to an IPL match, they are letting you to, yes, watch the match freely. We need to purchase ticket. Then IPL is doing what? Business. IPL is working under BCCI, you know that. IPL is doing the business or not? Next. Services as holder of office. Yes, but services rendered in other capacity. He is doing the office job. Yes, it is a business. But we asked other services also. That is also a business. Let me explain. She is a great singer. Yes, our organization wants to celebrate, yes, 50 years anniversary function of the company. Now, we make a contract with a singer in order to perform in a concert. All of a sudden, the singer fails to attend. Now it is highly essential. The program has been arranged, food has been arranged, all arrangements done. But all of a sudden, who refuses to come? Who fails to come? Singer. Now somebody said, sir, Vaishali is a great singer, sir. Yes, she will sing the songs nicely, sir. Then I go to Vaishali. She is my accounts manager. Vaishali, why can't you perform? Now she said, what for me? I giving salary? No, that is for accounts managing work. You are asking, yes, to perform in a concert. Then I said, okay, 50,000. That is also Vaishali doing what here? Business. Now, activities of race club by way of totalicitator, license to a bookmaker. Now, if you go to any race clubs, there a person who is, who is explaining about the, jockeys and horses. Jockey means the rider. Jockey number 5 is an international racer. Horse number 6 imported from South Africa, which of a high quality breed. Horse number 11 last year winner. Yes, there is betting going on. Already on horse number 11, 10 lakhs. Horse number 15, 20 lakhs. Horse number 8, 35 lakhs. Going to close. Those who wants, those who are interested. Yes, start the betting. And he is receiving the betting. What he is doing? Business. His work is saying about the jockeys, saying about the, yes, horses, receiving the bets. What he is doing? What he is doing? What he is doing? Business. Now, any activities of government, local authority, yes, or public authorities, what GHMC used to do? They used to construct some Sulabh complex for washing, for toilets, and they used to clean the roads. They used to provide some facilities, footpaths and all. That is their business. Here we are first seeing whether it is a business supply or not. Is it is taxable or not? We'll see it later. Now we are just seeing is it is a supply or not a supply. Any doubts, ma? So we covered first line. Now what is the first line? All forms of sale, transfer, barter, exchange, license, rental, lease, disposal for consideration in the course or furtherance of business amounts to supply, whether it is a good or it is a service. First line covered. 7.1a. Now 7.1a with consideration. First point, yes, 7.1a, 7.1a. What is 7.1a? Supply of goods by unincorporated association, body of persons. Unincorporated association means other than individuals, which means an association. Yes, to its members for cash, deferred payment or valuable consideration. Have you know, now in Hyderabad there is a trend going on regarding gated communities. You know what is a gated community? That all the facilities they are available within the community. Swimming pool, gym, yes, skating, yoga, yes, some grocery store, saloon, all available within the gate. Yes or no? Yes, let us take for example my home Buza. Even that Laddu auction for around 60 lakhs it reached. My home Buza, gated community. Yes or no? There are around 2000 flats are there. How many families living there? How many families living over there? 2000 families. The 2000 families will conduct a small election and they formed a society. For that, they will elect a society president, society chairman, a society treasurer, like that. Which means they will form a society. Any doubts regarding that? That society procuring fruits, vegetables from the farmer as a bulk and distributing to all the members in the society for a nominal payment, for any other payment. That is also a business. That is also a business. Now some gated communities not going to the market, they are directly procuring the same from the farmer at a bulk. Yes, they are procuring the milk from dairy directly and they used to supply fresh milk to all the members in the, yes, society or community. The society is registered under the Companies Act or Society Registration Act? No, it's a normal unincorporated. That is the reason I said what it is, incorporated or unincorporated? Unincorporated. In some books what they given, supply of goods by a person other than individual. Other than individual means group only. What I am saying is, yes, supply of goods by unincorporated association. By whom? By whom, Nana? incorporated association, which is not legally registered. Yes, gated community societies are legally registered. Is it legally registered? No, not legally registered. Yes, they are providing some goods. What they are providing? Goods. Yes, to its members for cash, deferred payment, or valuable consideration. It is also a supply. So first line totally completed. 71A, 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 71A. The first, yes, first class, I said supply includes supply of goods or services for consideration. The course or furtherance of business. That all forms of sale point. Next, 71A. Activities or transaction between a person other than individual. Other than individual means unincorporated association to its members for cash, deferred payment, or valuable consideration. This is with consideration, first point. Now we are going to see with consideration, second point. What it is? Import of services. Sir, why only services? Why not goods? Why only services? Why not goods? Okay, wait. As I said, many acts are being subsumed into GST. For manufacture, what act? Excise Act earlier. Earlier I am asking. Earlier for manufacture, what act applicable? Excise. What act? Excise. For services, service tax. For interstate supply of goods, CST, central sales tax. For intrastate supply of goods, VAT, value added tax. These are being subsumed into GST. Customs Act is there, which is not being subsumed. What customs is doing? Yes, import, export of goods, now also under the control of customs. Import, export of goods, now also under the control of customs. That is the reason they said only services. Why? They said only services. Why? They said only services. Import of goods is under the control of customs. Valuation done by customs. Tax, customs duty, and also GST, both to be levied. Import of services for what? Consideration, whether or not in the course or furtherance of business. In an easy way, import of services either for business or personal. Either for business or personal, both a supply. So let me explain with a example first. Import of services, yes, with consideration either business or personal, both are a supply. Okay, yes, Ramesh father. What's your father's name, Ramesh? Swami. Swami Garu make a phone call to me. I am a psychiatrist residing in UK. Who I am? Psychiatrist. Where I am residing? UK. Swami Garu make a phone call and yes, asked me, sir, my son is not showing interest for marriage, sir. A girl who is beautiful, having a property of 10 crores, waiting to marry Ramesh, sir. Even we are forcing him, insisting him, requesting him, demanding him. He is not showing interest to marry, sir. Please do something. Yes, provide some counseling. Yes, I said, okay, my fees is 5 lakhs. I'm not going to give the service of free of cost. I'm a psychiatrist. I said it is 5 lakh rupees. Swami Garu ready to pay. Why? Because girl of beautiful, property of 10 crores. He won't leave the chance. Yes, he is ready to pay 5 lakhs. Is it is with consideration or without consideration? Now, I provide some counseling to Ramesh by showing some real facts. Yes, you are in a cinematic way. This is the right age for marriage. If you refuse, yes, after 10 years, nobody is showing interest to marry you. Ramesh, this is the last chance. I showed some facts and provided some counseling and got his acceptance for marriage. I did my job. Where I am? UK. Who I am? Psychiatrist. Where Ramesh is? India. Yes, but for me, who is the recipient? Ramesh or Swami Garu? Swami Garu. Why? Where there is a consideration. Where there is a consideration. Person who pays consideration. Even Ramesh taken the services from me. But who paid the money? I provide the counseling to Ramesh only, not to the Swami Garu. But Swami Garu pay the money to me na? Paid the money to me na? Now who is Swami Garu? Recipient. Now where I am? Yes, where Swami Garu is there? Yes, from a place outside India to a place in India. It's an import or not? Counseling is a good or service? With consideration or without consideration? Yes, for Swami Garu, is it his business or personal? Personal. It's personal thing. Ramesh is the son gada. Next, business. Business. Yes, I'm a business consultant, giving some advices how to develop the business, how to expand the business. Now I'm residing in Germany. She started a Govinda Bank, a name Govinda Bank. The business is not good. Now she asked me some advice how to develop the business. I charged 10 lakhs. Where I am? Germany. Yes, where is the Govinda Bank and Govinda Bank owner? Govinda Bank is in Hyderabad, India, and the owner is Vaishnavi. Where I am? Germany. What work I am doing? Business consultancy work. What work, Nana? Yes, Vaishnavi asked me, sir, provide some advice. How to increase the business, how to expand the business, how to develop the business. Now I charge 10 lakh rupees to provide that advice. Is with consideration or without consideration? With consideration or without consideration? Is it is for business or for personal? For business. It's not for personal, man. It's for business. What it is? Supply. Now you got with consideration 2 points. Once again. First point, with consideration. All forms of sale, transfer, barter, exchange, license, rental, lease, disposal for consideration. In the course or furtherance of business. Which means that all done in the course or furtherance of business. Which means the first point must for business. It's for business. In that 7(1)(a), supply of goods by unincorporated association to its members, for cash, deferred payment or valuable consideration. This is the first point. Which means the first must be done for what? Business. Now, import of services for consideration, whether or not in the course or furtherance of business. What it mean? Either for business or for personal. Both are a supply. Any doubts? Now, Schedule 1. It's a very big concept. Learn with its practicality. Don't do any mug up. It is useless. There are 4 points. Each point is important. Each point is full depth. So we'll start. Schedule 1. What is schedule 1? Supply without consideration. Supply without consideration. Okay. First one. Permanent transfer. What it is? Permanent transfer. Disposal of business assets in which ITC availed on such assets. We'll start what it is. Listen, ma. First, we require to see lightly about what is ITC. Then we can able to understand this concept betterly. See, please. DMart. DMart. Paradise Biryani. Customers. DMart, Paradise Biryani, customers. So, whatever the material required to run the biryani center, that all been purchased from DMart. That basmati rice, masala, spices, yes, chairs, doors, ACs, cutlery, plates, all are being purchasing by Paradise Biryani from whom? DMart. Now, yes, for Paradise Biryani, it is a inward supply or it is a outward supply? Inward supply. What it is? Any doubts? In inward supply. Okay. Who is the supplier? Who is the supplier? Who is the recipient? Paradise Biryani. Any doubts? So, Paradise Biryani purchasing material required for running the biryani center from DMart. So, for Paradise Biryani Center, it is a inward supply. They are making biryanis and selling the same to customers. It is what? Outward supply. It is what? Outward supply. In an outward supply, who is the supplier? Paradise Biryani. Who is the recipient? Customers. Mostly outside, if you ask who claim ITC, means they are saying recipient. They are saying recipient. Sir, who is claiming ITC? Clearly, in inward supply, recipient. In outward supply, supplier. Who claimed the ITC? Who claimed the ITC? Paradise Biryani Center will claim the ITC. Who will claim the ITC? Paradise Biryani Center. Who will claim the ITC means in inward supply. In inward supply, recipient. In the outward supply, supplier. Now, we'll see in practical. Now, Nana, from DMart, Paradise Biryani Center purchase the material. It is an inward supply. They purchase the material worth 10 lakhs. Now, tax is 12%. What tax it is? Tax paid on inward supply is what tax? Input tax. Tax paid on inward supply is what tax? Input tax. That is 1.2 lakhs. 1.2 lakhs. To get that material, you required to pay 11,20,000 to the DMart. Here you means Paradise Biryani Center required to pay 11,20,000 to DMart. Any doubts? So what the input tax that they paid? What the input tax that they paid? 1,20,000. What is the input tax? 1,20,000. Now, with that material, they prepared the biryanis. They are selling as to the customers. Now, it is for 25 lakhs. They sold to the customers the biryanis for 25 lakhs. Now, tax. Output tax at the rate of 12%. Output tax at the rate of 12%. Now, what is the tax? 3 lakhs. What is the output tax? 3 lakhs. Any doubts? What is the input tax? What is the input tax? 1,20,000. What is the output tax? Keep in mind now, in India, tax to be collected only once. Tax to be collected only once. Already they collected what? Input tax. Is government allowed to collect output tax again? No. No. In India, tax to be collected only once. Already they collected what? Input tax. Now they have no right to ask what? Output tax. Yes, to ask output tax. To ask output tax, government needs to return the input tax. Government needs to. Yes, is government wants input tax or output tax? Why? They are getting more revenue through. Okay. Yes, I invited her to my house for a lunch. First I provided a vegetarian rice. Later I provided biryani. I asked to choose anyone. Already you taken veg biryani. Yes, a vegetable rice. Now if I offered chicken, what you are going to do? You are going to return that veg and you are going to take what? Non-veg. So what government wants? High amount or low amount? High amount or low amount? Who wants high amount? Yes, they are getting high amount through what tax? Already they collected what tax? To ask the output tax they need to return. Any doubts? Now, output tax is 3 lakhs. They need to return how much? They need to return 1,20,000. They need to collect 3 lakhs. They need to return how much? 1,20,000. They need to collect how much? Yes, that rather than returning and collecting, they asked, we will give as a credit. That is input tax credit. What the input tax you paid, we required to return. Rather than returning, we are deducting from the money you required to pay. Now, how much they required to pay? 1,80,000. What I am saying means to get the ITC, yes. Who are allowed? Inward supply, recipient. Outward supply, supplier. If you ask any person, all saying recipient. No, it's not correct. Who is claiming the ITC? Inward supply, recipient. Outward supply, supplier. In the given example, Paradise Biryani Center. Why government is returning input tax? They are getting more revenue through output tax. Why they required to return? In India, tax to be collected only once. Already they collected what? Input tax. Is they allowed to ask output tax again? Is they allowed to ask output tax again? To ask output tax, what they required to do? Return the input tax. Rather than returning the input tax, they are deducting as ITC. Any doubts regarding basic ITC? Now will government, yes, why government giving input tax as a credit? With one word, say. Why government given input tax credit in the given example? They are getting more revenue through output tax. So only one word. Why government giving input tax as a credit means They are getting more revenue through output tax. Why government giving input tax credit? They are getting more revenue through output tax. Now see. Raghavendra Photoshop, RPS. Raghavendra Photoshop. Now, this Raghavendra purchased a camera, DSLR camera, yes, from Sony. The camera 5 lakhs. For Raghavendra Photoshop, now, is it is a inward supply or it is a outward supply? Okay. Yes, it is a inward supply. Okay. Now, the tax is example 18%, which is 90,000. What tax it is? Input tax. Okay. Input tax. How much? 90,000. To get the camera, you require to pay how much to Sony? 5,90,000. Okay. Yes. Once you paid 5,90,000, next month due date 20th of next month, they are going to give as a credit. They are going to give as a credit. What credit? Input tax credit. Government is allowing you to claim the ITC. Why government is allowing to claim ITC means they feel that they are getting more revenue through output tax. Yes, in GST, whatever the asset it may be, the lifetime 5 years. In GST, whatever the asset it may be, lifetime 5 years. The camera lifetime is 5 years. For the period of 5 years, he will make the, yes, pre-wedding shoots, marriage shoots, some other functions, and he will generate the revenue. Okay. Why government give an input tax as a credit? They feel that they are getting more revenue through output tax. But here, Raghavendra Photoshop once go to a, yes, orphanage school. Orphanage school. They are in very bad position. There is some function going on. Then they at least not have a camera to take the photos also. Yes, he feels sad by seeing the scenario and given the camera freely to them. Who given camera freely to them? Raghavendra Photoshop given camera freely to them, which means with consideration or without consideration. With consideration or without consideration? Why government given input tax as a credit? Why government given input tax as a credit? They feel that they are getting more revenue through output tax. Now, is there any chance to generate output tax? Government lost what? Input tax. There is no chance to generate output tax. Yes, why they given input tax as a credit? They feel that they are getting more revenue through output tax. Here there is no chance to generate output tax. Unnecessarily, they lost input tax. Yes or no? They want their input tax. Why they want their input tax? There is no chance to generate output tax. Yes, whether it is input tax or output tax, whether it is input tax or output tax, both are a GST. To ask GST, what must happen? So they treat it as a supply. Why they treat it as a supply? To get the input tax. Why they want the input tax? There is no chance to generate output tax. Now you got the concept. Okay. What's the first point, Nana? Permanent transfer, disposal of business assets in which ITC taken. Already purchased a camera and claimed the ITC. But he given the camera freely. Freely means without consideration to others. Which means they have no chance to generate output tax. Why government given input tax as a credit? I said many times, very important. Why government given input tax as a credit? Why government given input tax as a credit? They are getting more revenue through output tax. If they came to know there is no chance to generate output tax, already they given the input tax, they want to get it back. They want to get it back. Whether it is a input tax or output tax, both are a GST. To ask the GST, what must happen? Supply. Now they said it as a supply. Why they said as a supply? They want their, that's it. You got the point? Next, supply between related parties, distinct persons. So first we'll see who are the distinct persons, who are the related parties. Nana, distinct persons. GST registration is based on PAN, permanent account number issued by income tax department. Okay, which state it is? Telangana. Which state it is? Telangana. In Telangana, yes, Ramesh doing 5 business. How many business? 5 business. How many business? 5 business. Yes, 1 registration enough. 1 registration enough. If Ramesh doing 5 business in 5 states, 5 registrations required. How many registrations required? Yes, if he is doing 5 business in 5 states, how many registrations required? Now all these 5 business registered with a same PAN number, with a same PAN, permanent account number. Different registrations with a same PAN call as distinct persons. If a person doing many business in 1 state, 1 registration is enough. If a person doing multiple business in different states, yes, per state a registration required. Yes, all the registrations has been taken with same PAN. If with same PAN different registrations has been taken, that all the registration business called as distinct persons. Okay. Vaishnavi doing 16 businesses. How many businesses? 16 businesses in 6 different states. How many registrations required? 6 registrations. For 1 state, 1 registration is enough. All, yes, 16 business doing in how many states? 6 states. How many registrations that she required to take? That all 6 registrations taken with same PAN, her number. These all 6 business called as distinct persons. Any doubts? Is all these called as what? Distinct persons. Okay, now related parties. Who are the related parties? Listen, Nana. Officers, directors of one another business. Officers, directors of one another business. Which means I am a director in Ramesh company. Ramesh is a director in my company. We both are related. We both are related. Officers, directors in one another business. Okay, I am having a construction company, Vasavi Builders. Vasavi Builders. Now you are my home builders. Vasavi Builders head is a director in my home builders. My home builders head is a director in Vasavi business. Yes, now Vasavi and my home are related parties. Vasavi, my home are related parties. Legally recognized as partners. Legally recognized as partners. Okay. Yes, I am a CA by practice. Yes, in my audit firm, 3 partners are there. Mithun Reddy, Panduranga Reddy, Chinappa Reddy. We 3 are related parties. Partners are what, ma? Partners are what? Related parties. We are seeing the definition of related party. Officers, directors in one another business. One person is a director in other business, other person is a director in, yes, this business. Related parties. Both are partners. Is a related parties. Employer and employee, related parties. Sir, why related party definition required? Okay. Now, my friend is working in Daikin company, Daikin ACs. Generally, they are selling the ACs to the public for a high price, but to their employees at a high price? No. At a low price or not? Why they are selling for a low price? There is a relation. They are related parties. Employer and employer. Employer and employer. Related parties. Okay, one party controlling the others. One party controlling the others. One party controlling both parties. Okay, me one party controlling, yes, Vaishali, Vaishnavi. Vaishnavi, Yuma, Madhulika. So one Mithun controlling Vaishnavi company. Mithun Limited company controlling Vaishnavi company. We both are related. Mithun Limited company controlling Vaishnavi as well as Madhulika company. We three are related parties. Vaishnavi and Madhulika togetherly controlling me. Related parties. One party controlling other. One party controlling both parties. Both parties controlling this party. All are related parties. 3, same. Nana, if they are doing a family business, all family members called as related parties. Many business like that, Godrej, Birla Group, Tata Group, Reliance. Yes, Reliance is been controlled by Mukesh Ambani, Anant Ambani, yes, Neeta Ambani, Akash Ambani, Isha Ambani, Ambani. Yes or no? Now, they are also related parties. I think you all watched the movie Mahesh Babu acted. That is a flap movie, I think. Brahmotsavam. Yes, they are running a company in which all persons are being involving in that. So, family business. Even Ambika Darbar Bhatti. Yes, all family members are being involving in that. Now, all family members are what? Related parties. Now, sole distributor, sole agent. Okay. Now, yes, recently Tesla entered into India. I taken their distribution. I taken there and I said, I will distribute the cars of Tesla to all in India. I am only the distributor. Now, Tesla and me are related parties. Now, she started a company, yes, manufacturing different model pens. Cello opposite, pillow, yellow, whatever that. Yes, she started a pen manufacturing company. Now, I taken the distribution. I am only the distributor of, sending the pens to the retail shops. She's a company. I am the distributor sending the pens on to whom? Retailer shops. Who? She and me, related parties. We two are related parties. We both are related parties. Why? I'm a sole distributor and a sole agent. Next, the main point. Holding control or shares more than 25%. If in a company, if you have more than 25% of shares, yes, that company and we togetherly as a group invested in Wipro. 30% shares we purchased in Wipro togetherly. Wipro and us are related parties. Wipro and us are related parties. Any doubts, Nana? Once again, Yes. Fast ga. Officers, directors, one another business. Legally recognized as partners. Yes, employer, employee, one controlling other, one controlling two parties controlling this party. Yes, sole distributor, sole agent, doing a family business, all family members, holding shares more than 25%. Then, distinct person means with a same pan, different registrations taken, which we call it as distinct persons. Okay. Now, we covered first point, permanent transfer disposal of business assets in which ITC taken on the assets. That Ramesh Photoshop. Next, supply of goods between whom? Related parties, distinct persons. Let me explain with an example, please. Nana, head office, branch office. Head office, branch office. Related parties are not a related parties. Manufacturing unit, showroom. Related parties are not a related parties. Distinct persons first. They are distinct persons. Okay. Manufacturing unit is in Hyderabad. Manufacturing unit is in Hyderabad. Showroom is in Bangalore. Manufacturing unit is in Hyderabad. Showroom is in Bangalore. Where the manufacturing unit is? Showroom is in? Okay. In a showroom, yes, there is a stock of 100 laptops. There is a stock of 100 laptops. Now, one of the software company go to the Bangalore showroom. One of the software company. Yes, take an example of TCS. TCS go to Bangalore showroom, asked 500 laptops. How many laptops they are available in the showroom? What they are going to say? No stock. Is they going to say no stock? No person is going to say no stock. If they got a bulk order. Now what they are going to do? Come tomorrow, sir. We'll make ready your order. Yes or no? No. From manufacturing unit, yes, they are going to bring 400 laptops. Now manufacturing unit to showroom. Manufacturing unit to showroom. Yes, with consideration or without consideration? With consideration or without consideration? Are their manufacturing unit sending the goods to the showroom? Is it with consideration or without consideration? Without consideration. Yes or no? But government said even your manufacturing unit, sending the goods to the showroom required to pay tax. Sir, I'm not selling, sir. It is my showroom only, sir. Nothing doing, pay the tax. For example, these 400 laptops, each worth is 50,000, which means it is what? 2 crore rupees. 2 crores, na? Is it is 2 crores? Yeah. Okay. 2 crore rupees. The tax rate is, for example, 18%. The tax rate is 18%. What is that 18% tax? 36 lakhs. Now manufacturing unit required to pay 36 lakhs to transfer the stock from manufacturing unit to the showroom. Now they are being angry against the government and they asking the government, sir, we are not selling, sir. It's a stock transfer from manufacturing unit to showroom. How can you ask tax? Nothing doing, pay the tax and send it. But don't bother. Yes, your showroom, yes, will sell the same to TCS na? Showroom will sell the, yes, laptops to the TCS. That time they will pay the tax na? Keep it with you. That time they will pay the tax na? Keep it with you. With that, what is the benefit of government? Early collection of tax. Early collection of tax. If stock unsold, will face the risk. Showroom. Government starting playing the game. Yes, earlier, while showroom sold the customer, they required to pay the tax. Now, not like that now. Well, manufacturing unit, send the stock to the showroom. Well, manufacturing unit, send the stock to the showroom. Who required to pay tax? Manufacturing unit. Even they send the stock without consideration also. Even they send the stock without consideration also. They required to pay what? Tax. Sir, now who objected? Manufacturing unit. Now, what government said? Arey, don't bother ma. Yes, pay the tax now. Pay the tax now. Your showroom will sell the same to customers. For example, TCS. There TCS will pay the tax na. Keep it with you. Now you are paying. Later you are keeping. If all done proper, no problem. Meanwhile, if any accident takes place, well, stock transfer. If the stock unsold, who face the risk? Sure. So government wants to be in safe hands, early collection of tax. Now got the concept? Even without consideration is also a supply. Okay, without consideration, first point is what? Permanent transfer. Permanent transfer. Disposal of business assets or capital assets in which ITC taken. What's the second point? Supply between related parties or distinct persons. Any doubts, ma? Understand the subject in depth. Don't mug up. Next. Supply of goods, principal and agent. Sir, now I will explain with clarity. Manufacturer. Here nothing but principal. Selling agent, buying agent. Supplier, customers. Okay. Now agents are of two types. Who they are? Buying agent, selling agent. Agents are of two types. Buying agent, selling agent. Buying agent getting the raw material from supplier on behalf of principal. What the buying agent used to do? Getting the raw material from supplier on behalf of principal. What the buying agent used to do? Getting the raw material from supplier on behalf of principal. Next. Selling agent supplying finished goods to the customer. Selling agent supplying finished goods to the customer on behalf of principal. Now see, here for example, manufacturer is Honda. What is a, yes, who is a manufacturer? Honda. Honda meant for cars mostly. Even bikes also there. Mostly they are being recognized with cars. Honda cars. Honda City. Yes, sir. Now, Honda company, yes, is manufacturing what? Cars. There in the cars, they are making what? Body, engine. But they are purchasing tires from MRF. They are purchasing speakers from Boss. Okay. So, Boss speakers, you know? Boss speakers. Boss kana. Bose is good. Bose speakers. MRF tires. What is MRF? Madras Rubber Factory. They are manufacturer of tires. So, supplier is Bose. MRF. Bose is sound system. MRF is tires. So, buying agent purchasing tires from MRF, speakers from Bose for the purpose of principal. Honda. Honda is manufacturing what? Cars. What the buying agent used to do? What the buying agent used to do? Getting the raw material from supplier. Getting the raw material from supplier on behalf of principal. Okay. What the selling agent used to do? Now, selling agent. Sir, Pride Honda. Talwar Hyundai. Yes, Rahul Bajaj. Varun Motors. Vishal TVS. Yes, Vihan Kia. They are all selling agents, the dealers. Who they are? Who they are? Selling agents. Yes, even if you see bike also, Kushalava TVS. They are the dealers. Now, who is the dealer here? Selling agent. Selling agent is the dealer, Pride Honda. Pride Honda, yes, selling the Honda cars on behalf of Honda to the customers. Yes or no? Now see the case. Honda, Pride Honda, customers. Honda, Pride Honda, customers. With one car I will explain. Honda send a car to Pride Honda dealer. The car worth is 20 lakhs. With consideration or without consideration? Nana, trader is different, dealer is different. Dealer is purchasing and selling. Dealer will not purchase. They will sell on commission basis. Samsung outlets. Bajaj Electronics is a trader. Reliance is a trader. They are having their own outlets for Apple, Samsung and all. They are dealers. They are taken a dealership by paying some money. Okay. Pride Honda is a trader or a dealer? Dealer. Honda, yes, send a car to Pride Honda with consideration or without consideration? Without consideration. Even they given the car without consideration, they need to pay GST to the government. For example, GST 5%. How much it is? 1 lakh. Who needs to pay 1 lakh to the government? Honda. Sir, I'm not selling, sir. He is my agent only, sir. Who? Pride Honda. Nothing doing. Nothing doing. Pay the tax. Pay the tax. Now, who needs to pay tax? Honda to the government while sending the car to Pride Honda. Now, Pride Honda, yes, sell the same to customers. Now, Pride Honda will charge 20 lakhs, tax 5%, 1 lakh. They collect 21 lakhs from customer. Okay. Now, Pride Honda will keep commission. There is a percentage of 2 or 3. Now, They established the dealership. They created infrastructure and all. Na? So for that, they are going to keep commission. So commission is 2%. Commission taken only on the value. 20 lakhs into 2%. 40,000. Out of 21 lakhs, they will keep their commission. They will send 20 lakh, 20 lakh 60,000. 20 lakh 60,000. Inka clear ga cheppali. We'll see in clarity. 19 lakh 40 is the value. 1 lakh is the tax. Now, while a manufacturer, which means Honda, sending the goods to their agents, Pride Honda, who needs to pay tax? Honda required to pay tax while sending the goods to Pride Honda. So Honda required to pay the tax. Now, what government said? You need to pay tax while sending the goods to your agent Pride Honda. While Pride Honda sell the same to the customers, they will pay the tax. Keep it with you. At last, who are keeping the money? Honda only. Pride Honda is just an agent. They will retain the commission for the purpose of selling, and they will give the balance money to whom? With that, what government is getting? Early collection of tax. Safe hands. Play. Yes, nice game. You got the topic, ma? So, 3 points we covered. First point, permanent transfer, disposal of business assets in which ITC taken. Second point, supply between related parties, distinct persons. Third point, supply of goods between principal and agent. Agents are of two types, buying agent, selling agent. Buying agent, getting the raw material from supplier, on behalf of principal. Selling agent, supplying finished goods to the customer on behalf of principal. Is done without consideration, provided it is a supply. Understand the essence of subject, why they make into supply. They want the early collection, that's it. Now last point, import of services. Sir, already covered na? No, that is with consideration. Schedule 1 is without consideration. That is what? This is what? Okay. Import of services without consideration. Is it a supply or not a supply? Listen. With or without? Furtherance of business plus related parties. Others. If others means what? Personal. Others means what? Personal. If services are imported without consideration, yes, it is a supply. If it is done for business and it is taken place between related parties. If taken place for personal, it is not a supply. Okay. Now I am residing in America. I am the brother of Ramesh. Yes, I am living happily over there, married. Now, Ramesh asking me, you are happily settled, but no girl is showing interest on me. You are there happily in America. I want to marry. No girl is showing interest. Then I said, talk nicely first. Dress nicely. Yes, don't demand them. Leave them free. I given some guidelines. He followed and later a girl accepted, he also married. My words is a good or a service. Where I am, where Ramesh is, where I am, where Ramesh is it is a good or service? With consideration or without consideration? Business or personal? No, that's not a supply. Now, import of services, import of head office, branch office, related parties or not? Okay, now head office is in, yes, head office is in France, branch office is in Mumbai. Head office is in France, branch office is in Mumbai. Okay, somebody hacked the systems of branch office. Somebody hacked the systems of branch office. In head office, there is a technician who is installing antivirus and deleting the virus. Now branch office approached the head office by saying the scenario. Somebody attacked with a virus and hacked our systems. Now head office through AnyDesk, they removed the virus and installed antivirus. With consideration or without consideration? For business or for personal? Related parties there or not? Yes, it is a supply. Now, but in examination, mostly they will ask total import of services. Now you need to say with consideration and without consideration. We'll see. With consideration, either business or not for business ante? Not for business means what? Personal. Import of services for consideration, whether or not in the course or furtherance of business, which means either for business or for personal, both are a supply. Next, without consideration, furtherance of business, place done between related parties or distinct persons, only supply. Other cases, not a supply. What is that other case? Import of services without consideration for personal. Some other example. Parents are living in America. Daughter living in Hyderabad. At the time of marriage, parents used to tell stories about the daughters. Yes, a very nice girl, no cooking very well. Then mother-in-law, the first day, asked, prepare a biryani. Your mother said many about you. Prepare a biryani. Yes, house are been waiting to consume it. Now daughter make a phone call to mother, that mother-in-law torturing me to cook the biryani. Now mother said, not a problem. Yes, open, yes, WhatsApp video call. I will prepare in America. You follow the same procedure. It is a good or a service? Import or export? Mother therein? Daughter therein? Import or not? Business or personal? Yes. Then only mother-in-law will satisfy. Na? Yes or no? Yeah. This is schedule 1. Okay, I'll revise all the topics up to schedule 1. Tomorrow we are going to complete the schedule 2 and schedule 3 and problems also. With that, tomorrow we are going to complete the supply chapter. Okay, in fast, Nana? In fast? First, with consideration. All forms of sale, transfer, barter, exchange, license, rental, lease, disposal for consideration. In the course or furtherance of business, must for business. Second, S71A, supply of goods by unincorporated association or body of persons to its members for cash, deferred payment or valuable consideration. Next, import of services with consideration. Import of services with consideration, whether or not in the course or furtherance of business, which means either business or for personal. Next, how many schedules are there? 3 schedules. Schedule 1, Schedule 2, Schedule 3. What are they? Schedule 1, Schedule 2, Schedule 3. What is Schedule 1? What is schedule 1? Supply without consideration. How many points are there? 4 main points. What are they? What are they? Permanent transfer, disposal of business assets in which ITC taken. Supply between related parties, distinct persons. Supply between principal and agent. Import of services. Okay. Employer, employee, related parties or not? There is a note point regarding to them. Gift. Now, what is a gift usually? What is a gift? Voluntary transfer of property by one person to other person without consideration. Person who is giving the gift called as donor. Person who is receiving the gift is a donee, not Dhoni. Okay, now she got All India second rank. I given a laptop as a gift. Who I am? Who she is? Gift means voluntary transfer of property by one person to other person without any consideration. Person who is giving the gift is called donor. Person who is receiving the gift is a donee. Okay, employer, employee are related parties. Gifts given by employer to employee up to 50,000, up to in value. Gift is without consideration, but I purchased the laptop by spending 40,000. The laptop value is 40, but for you without consideration. For me, I purchased, na. If I am an employer, you are an employee. I given a laptop as a gift to you, as a best employee recognition. As a best employee recognition, I given a laptop to you as a gift. It is not a supply. If it is up to 50,000, even they are related. The gifts not exceed 50,000. Gifts not exceed 50,000 in value in a financial year between employer and employee, not treated as supply, either of goods or services or both. So usually with consideration, first 7.1a, 7.1a. Yes, next 7.1b, import of services. 3 schedules. Schedule 1, Schedule 2, Schedule 3. Schedule 1, 7.1b. Yes, Schedule 2, 7.1 capital A. Yes, Schedule 3, 7.2. Not required, but with consideration 2 points, 3 schedules. 3 schedules. Again, Schedule 1, supply without consent. Schedule 2, segregation of supply into goods and services, others considered as supply. Schedule 3, negative list, not a supply. Okay, wind up the class for today. We'll meet tomorrow. ఇంకేమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే అడగండి రా హీరోస్. ధోని అంటే ధోని అంటారా? ఇప్పుడు రికార్డింగ్ లో చెప్పలేదు. హలో, yeah, what do you want? I'm not interested. You are interested. Is I am not interested. Don't call again. Doubts are not చెప్పండి రా. ఏనా రిలేటెడ్ పార్టీస్ లో సప్లై జరిగితే ట్యాక్స్ ట్రీట్మెంట్ ఏంటి? ఆటోమేటిక్లీ దే ఆర్ 2 పార్టీస్ కదా, సప్లయర్ రిసిపియంట్. సప్లయర్ రిసిపియంట్. Who will pay the tax? Supplier by collecting the same from recipient. ఇంకా రాలేదు, డివిలో వస్తుంది, సెక్షన్ 9 లో వస్తుంది. ఫార్వర్డ్ చార్జ్, రివర్స్ చార్జ్. Who will pay the tax? Who will collect the tax? Yet we are in a starting stage. రేపు సప్లై అవుతుంది. సప్లై లేని క్వశ్చన్ పేపరే ఉండదు నాన్న. చేంజెస్ ఏమైనా కావాలన్నా రేపు మాట్లాడండి రా బాబు. సో ఎంతైనా మదర్ టంగ్ లో మాట్లాడుతుంటే ఒక ఫీల్ ఉంటుంది. నువ్వు కట్టేసి ఇటు మాట్లాడే ఫీల్ ఉంటుంది కానీ క్లాస్లో కొంచెం డిస్టర్బెన్స్ ఉంటుంది. మనం క్లాస్ కన్నా ఎక్స్ట్రా కొంచెం ఎక్కువ మాట్లాడుతుంది. ఫస్ట్ టైం కోచింగ్ ఆల్రెడీ తీసుకున్నారు ఎక్కడైనా? ఫస్ట్ టైమేనా? సో మళ్ళా వింటున్నారు యాప్లో, అవసరం అయితే. ఏమన్నా మాట్లాడాలా? చేంజెస్ ఏమన్నా కావాలో చెప్పండి రా బాబు. ఏమన్నా కొంచెం ఏమన్నా ఫాస్ట్ స్లో? ఓకే. బట్ కాకపోతే నేను యాక్చువల్గా నోట్స్ ఇస్తాను యూజువల్ క్లాస్లో, టైం అయిపోతుంది అప్పుడు డిస్కషన్ దొరుకుతుంది. ఇంటర్ లెవెల్కి ఏం చేసేవాళ్ళం అంటే ఎక్కువ ఎలాబరేట్ వెళ్ళాం, ఆ టైం నోట్స్ ఇచ్చుకునేవాళ్ళం. సో ఇట్లా నేర్చుకోండి బయట. బాయ్.